It all begins here at the loading dock, where raw sheep fleece arrives in massive, compressed bales. The raw fleece is carefully loaded onto the conveyor system. Workers meticulously spread the fibers, ensuring
The willow machine effectively removes dust and foreign matter from the raw wool, preparing it for the next stage.
The carding machine aligns the fibers, creating a soft, continuous web. This web is then condensed into a sliver before the roving stage. The carded wool, now a continuous sliver, is precisely coiled into these large containers before moving on to the combing stage.
The sliver is transported to the combing department, where it is fed into the combing machine to straighten the fibers.
This is the drawbring frame stage of industrial wool textile manufacturing. Multiple rollers stretch the comb top.
To ensure a consistent thickness, 6 slivers are merged in the doubling stage before the drafting rollers stretch the fibers towards the roving frame.
The drawn sliver is fed into the roving frame. The flyer mechanism applies a crucial light twist, creating Following yarn clearing, the wool is precision wound onto large cones, creating this distinctive cross-wound.
Once the vessel is loaded, the hydraulic clamps secure the lid. The pressurized water rushes in, beginning the crucial dyeing stage.
Once dyed, the wool yarn is carefully loaded onto the warping machine. Here, hundreds of strands are
Next, the completed warp beam is transported and mounted onto the weaving loom, ensuring perfect alignment for the threading process. The automated air-jet loom activates, rapidly weaving the wool fibers. The heddles move with astonishing speed.
The reed comb swiftly compacts the newly inserted weft, forming the durable grid of the fabric. This is how the raw fleece is transformed.
The newly woven wool is carefully wound onto the cloth beam, where it undergoes rigorous quality inspection before moving to the next stage.
This automated system scans the textile, identifying imperfections and marking them instantly, ensuring high-quality fabric.
These powerful rollers compress the fibers, extracting the remaining moisture before the drying stage.
To achieve high-quality fashion fabric, the wool must pass through the tenter frame, stabilizing the width with hot air before heat setting.
Steam penetrates the textile, stabilizing the fibers and locking them into their final shape for high quality.
Next, the heat-set fabric moves to the raising machine. Here, thousands of fine wire brushes.
Okay, lift on 3. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Watch your side. Clear. Next one.
Once the wool rolls are stacked, the machine tightly seals the pallet, preparing it for shipment.
Once the textiles are wrapped, the shipping clerk prepares the final export documents and attaches the destination tags before transport.
Sealed and secured, the finished textiles begin their journey from the factory floor to the fashion houses. The journey begins early, as the finished wool fabrics are transported from the mill to the garment factories.
Once cut, the fine wool panels are meticulously separated and bundled. This critical step ensures
From the sorted panels, these high-speed industrial machines rapidly stitch the wool, forming the precise structure of the jacket before the lining is attached.
Once the lining is complete, the specialized machine rapidly secures the buttons to the high-quality wool fabric before it moves on to the pressing stage.
The finished garments are then meticulously protected in garment bags before moving to the boxing stage, ensuring they arrive in pristine condition.
The final step ensures the garments arrive pristine. Each box is securely sealed before heading out for retail transport.
Once the high-quality fashion fabric is boxed, it is ready for retail shipment, completing the journey from fleece to fashion.
The final step ensures the garments arrive pristine. Each box is securely sealed before heading out for retail transport.
The culmination of meticulous craftsmanship, transforming raw wool into a fabric of exceptional texture and drape.
And finally, the transformation is complete. The rugged beauty of industrial wool meets high fashion.
The culmination of craftsmanship and technology, transforming raw wool into a masterpiece of tailoring.
The final adjustments ensure a flawless drape, highlighting the quality of the wool textile. As the day ends, the journey of the wool is complete, transformed from humble fleece into high-quality fashion fabric.